Welcome to Ravens Over. Please subscribe to my channel, and also if you have a story you want to do, email me at ravenover@yahoo.com. Also, there's an Instagram button at the top. If you follow me, I will follow you back. Please subscribe. Let's go to the video.
Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting it in? Body getting it funny. What's going on, people?
Okay, here's the story of a guy, the president. I really don't like doing his stories, but Trump wants the military to pay billions for his wall while claiming trans health care costs too much. This is one man. I do not like doing reports on him because he's all over the place and stuff, and it's always like a thing of what will Trump do or say next. But anyway, I'm doing this story for you. This is being reported on March 28th. Donald Trump is privately discussing an idea of making the military pay for a wall between U.S. and Mexico. Trump has long used the cost of transgender people health care as justification for banning them from the military, even though it costs far less than 1% of the price of the border wall. The Washington Post reported that Trump has brought up the idea of the military paying for the wall several times, and advisors, including Defense Secretary James Mattis. He also discussed the idea of a private meeting with the House Speaker Paul Ryan last week, according to 3 unnamed sources. Now, Trump brought up how the ambitious spending bill is signed last Friday only allocates $1.6 billion for fencing the leaves of the wall, fencing the leaves of the border, a fraction of how much it will cost to build a wall, and restrictions of its purpose. So he should just take the money from the military budget, since the border wall is national security issue. The Annabis spending bill assigns a specific purpose for the dollar amount repurposing funds would require congressional authorization, so Trump will need to get Ryan on board. The source says that Ryan did not react to Trump's idea. The Department of Homeland Security estimate that the wall would cost almost $22 billion to build. The Trump administration is seeking $25 billion for the wall, and the Senate Democrat estimate that it will cost around $70 billion to build. None of these estimates include $1 billion needed to be a yearly maintenance. Trump has long used the cost of medical care justification for banning transgender people in the military. His tweets last July that announced that the ban referred to the tremendous medical costs that the transgender people would incur. Trump went on tweet, Twitter, victory cannot be burdened with tremendous medical costs, disrupting their transgenders in the military would entitle. Thank you. Compared to the wall through healthcare, transgender people in the military is the bargain. The RAD Institute that the private insurance data to estimate that the cost of 2.4 to 8.4 million annually. That's 0.30% and to 0.38% of the price of building a wall. If Trump were truly concerned about the military budget, he would not be suggesting taking tens and billions of dollars out for the wall. During the campaign, Trump reportedly promised that Mexico would pay for the wall. When Mexico said they would not pay for the wall, Trump responded, "The wall just got 10 feet taller." A senior official for the White House confirmed that they are looking for alternate ways to pay for the wall. There's a lot of different options we're trying to contemplate. Certainly that's one, they said. You know, this is my thing. I don't like doing stories on him because he's all over the place. I don't like doing research on him. I don't like doing stories about him. I try to avoid anything anybody asks me to do with him because he's all over the place. He's all over the place. He reminds me of somebody's father who's like mentally ill that gets out and go to work and don't understand what the hell they doing, but they're like, don't tell me what to do, don't tell me, I know what I'm doing. You do know that the coffee goes in the cup. Oh, you mean coffee go in a cup? It's like they don't get it. And it's like, you got this man running this world and he's like a puppeteer to me. It seems like somebody's behind the scenes pulling the strings on him, and he's just like, oh, what do you want me to do next? What do you want me to say? Oh, you know what, it just seems like, I don't know, it just seems very like somebody's father that don't know what the hell they're doing, they're just winging it. Winging it means when you don't know what the hell you do, just going along with it because you don't want to look bad. But to me, it just seems like he's just winging the hell out of it. And he just says anything that somebody says, and, I don't like doing stories because a lot of things come out of his mouth, I don't even believe it. And he's like, oh, fake news, and, he's the kind of guy that before he opened his mouth, you got a bottle of water and some aspirins. Because you're like, oh my goodness, can you really take this guy serious? And he's running this world. And it's like, who is behind the scenes of pushing this man's buttons? Because to me, just my opinion, I feel like somebody else is pushing his buttons, is doing this stuff to him. He seems more like the puppet and somebody really behind the scenes that's got this man doing a lot of things. And I think he's just doing it. But I don't even think he's even mentally aware of what he's doing. He's just doing it. It's just my opinion. But it's something you should think about. Well, you don't have to think about it, but it's just something you should just kind of look into if you watch his actions. Do you feel as though somebody behind the scenes we can't see? I do. I honestly think that he's just winging it. I don't believe half of the stuff he says to really come from him. I think it's just somebody behind the scenes that's got something on him, or he's like, listen, I'll just say whatever. I just want to get out of this term. I just want to get out of it because I didn't think I was going to win, and I won, and now I'm here. And this is not what I wanted. Just my opinion. But I'll give you feedback on this. So now he wants military. He wants billions of dollars of... Trump wants the military to pay billions of dollars for this war, claiming that trans health care costs too much. And yet and still, while we're worrying about a goddamn war, all these damn Americans are being put on the fucking street and can't even fucking survive and eat. And we're talking about a goddamn war for some fucking reason unknown. This gets on my last fucking nerves, I swear. All these damn humans that we are walking past on a fucking street with nowhere to live are outside with their fucking families, and you worry about a fucking wall. Anyway, I love your feedback on this. Like I said before, subscribe to my channel, and also you can send me email at ravenova@yahoo.com. And I'll let you know I love you, and thank you for watching. Get the ring.